Aftermath of horror. Oklahoma tornado outbreak claims 4 victims. Severe weather threatens Texas to Missouri. Tragedy struck overnight in Oklahoma as a deadly tornado outbreak wreaked havoc, claiming the lives of at least 4 individuals, including an infant. The National Weather Service reported multiple large and extremely dangerous tornadoes touching down simultaneously across parts of the state, unleashing destruction in their wake. According to Kelly Kane, Public Affairs Director for the Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management and Homeland Security, 2 fatalities occurred in Holdenville, while a third occurred near Marietta on I-35. Governor Kevin Stitt confirmed a 4th fatality in the hard-hit town of Sulphur in Murray County during a Sunday news conference. The extent of the devastation was palpable, with the Weather Service confirming a staggering 22 tornadoes in the Norman area alone. Among them, tornadoes of at least EF3 strength tore through Sulphur and Marietta, boasting wind speeds of 136 miles per hour or more. Governor Stitt, visibly shaken by the scale of destruction, lamented the scene in Sulphur, noting that nearly every downtown business lay in ruins. The toll on human life was equally sobering, with approximately 30 individuals injured in Sulphur, their conditions yet unknown. Responding swiftly to the crisis, Governor Stitt issued an emergency disaster declaration and pledged to personally assess the storm damage in Sulphur and Holdenville. Reports of injuries, property damage, flooding, and downed power lines and trees streamed in from across several counties, underscoring the widespread impact of the tornado outbreak. Sulphur, situated about 80 miles south of Oklahoma City, bore the brunt of the destruction, facing not only the wrath of tornadoes but also the threat of flooding. The Weather Service in Norman issued urgent warnings as a large and extremely dangerous tornado barreled towards the city, urging first responders to brace for additional impacts. On Sunday, the threat of severe weather looms large for nearly 47 million people across a vast swath of territory stretching from East Texas into the upper Mississippi River Valley. While communities in Nebraska and Iowa grapple with the aftermath of recent storms, cities such as Dallas, Austin, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, Topeka, and the Kansas City metropolitan area brace for the potential onslaught of strong tornadoes as storms traverse the southern plains. With more than 4 million people under tornado watches Sunday night, residents across eastern Texas, northern Louisiana, western Mississippi, western Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, and southwestern Missouri remain on high alert. Among the areas under watch are Fort Smith and Pine Bluff in Arkansas and Shreveport, Louisiana. The Storm Prediction Center warns of hail as large as ping-pong balls and damaging wind gusts reaching speeds of 70 miles per hour, heightening concerns for the safety of residents in the affected regions. Oklahoma's Highway 9 bore witness to the ferocity of the storms late Saturday, with reports of 2 tornadoes crossing between Goldsby and Blanchard simultaneously, and another sighting near Tinker Air Force Base. As a tornado threatened Norman, the University of Oklahoma issued urgent warnings, urging students and staff to seek shelter immediately, underscoring the gravity of the situation. Governor Kevin Stitt took proactive measures, activating Oklahoma's Emergency Operations Center on Saturday and urging residents to stay vigilant and have a plan in place for seeking shelter in the event of severe weather. In addition to the tornado threat, the storms bring heavy rainfall, exacerbating the already perilous conditions. Trinity County, Texas, bore the brunt of the deluge, with as much as 10 inches of rain reported by Sunday night. The National Weather Service in Houston issued a flash flood emergency, warning of an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation unfolding, with emergency crews scrambling to conduct swift water rescues. The Storm Prediction Center has escalated the severity of the storm threat for Sunday, raising it to level 3 out of 5 for regions spanning from eastern Texas to southern Missouri, encompassing cities like Shreveport, Little Rock, and Springfield. Meanwhile, communities stretching from southeastern Texas to southern Iowa are under a level 2 out of 5 severe storm threat. Unstable weather conditions are expected to persist across the midsection of the country well into Monday, with the National Weather Service warning of intense rainfall rates accompanying the thunderstorms, heightening the risk of moderate to locally high potential for flash flooding. The recent spate of storms has left a trail of destruction across at least 6 states, with numerous tornado reports inundating the region on Friday and Saturday. Images of flattened homes and debris-strewn communities have emerged, particularly in hard-hit areas of Nebraska and Iowa. Tragedy struck in Minden, Iowa, as one person lost their life due to a tornado during Friday's severe weather outbreak, according to Pottawatomie County Emergency Management. Among the 4 storm-related injuries reported, 3 individuals were treated and released on Friday, while a 4th person, initially listed in stable condition, succumbed to their injuries later on. In response to Friday's severe weather, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds issued a disaster proclamation for Pottawatomie County, acknowledging the extent of the devastation. Jason Sunday, an Omaha resident, recounted the harrowing experience of facing the tornado's wrath as it barreled towards his family's newly acquired home in Elkhorn. Seeking refuge in their home's downstairs bathtub, Sunday likened the tornado's impact to a freight train, describing the deafening roar and ominous signs of structural damage. The tornado inflicted significant damage upon the Sunday family's new home, leaving them grappling with the daunting task of rebuilding amidst the aftermath of nature's fury. Jason Sunday expressed profound gratitude for the gift of life amidst the chaos wrought by the recent tornadoes. His sentiments resonate with countless residents throughout Omaha and Nebraska who find themselves confronting the stark reality of extensive damage to their homes in the wake of multiple tornado touchdowns on Friday. Elkhorn, nestled within Omaha, stands as one of the communities hardest hit by the ferocious storms. Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen, addressing reporters on Saturday, underscored the miraculous absence of fatalities amidst the devastation, emphasizing the resilient spirit of Nebraskans in the face of adversity. Acknowledging the familiarity of Nebraskans with severe weather, Governor Pillen affirmed their unwavering commitment to aiding one another in the rebuilding process, echoing a sentiment of solidarity and community strength. Preliminary assessments by the National Weather Service revealed the severity of the tornado's impact, with one boasting an EF3 rating, characterized by winds exceeding 135 miles per hour, and another, which struck Omaha's airport, categorized as an EF2. Beyond Omaha, the outskirts of Lincoln bore witness to the tornado's wrath, as it tore roofs off homes and traversed part of I-80, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. In a separate incident, multiple train cars derailed near Waverly after being struck by a tornado, according to a railway spokesperson. Responding to the crisis, Governor Pillen issued an emergency declaration for Douglas, Lancaster, and Washington counties, paving the way for crucial assistance funding to aid in the recovery efforts. Meanwhile, in Iowa's Pottawatomie County, approximately 120 homes and businesses bore the brunt of the tornado's fury, as reported by county emergency management officials. The National Weather Service documented the devastation in the small city of Minden, where a large tornado inflicted widespread destruction, leaving behind a landscape of mangled structures and debris. The toll of Friday's storms reverberated across multiple states, with over 80 tornado reports logged, many of which were corroborated by the Weather Service or captured on film by intrepid storm chasers, serving as stark reminders of the raw power of nature's fury.